What's up, JD here. Today marks 5 days until the release of Squadrons, so I thought I'd drop this two-purpose video. First of all, I'm bringing you some gameplay of one of the key games that very well may have inspired Motive to push forward with Star Wars Squadrons. That is, the Rogue One VR mission for the first Star Wars Battlefront. This mission puts us in control of an X-Wing in VR. This was one of my first VR experiences, and since I first played it 4 years or so ago, I've been hoping for a game like Squadrons to come out and make full use of the ideas touched upon. The second purpose of this video is for me to test out some live commentary gameplay recording, as I've never attempted it before. So wish me luck. The rest of this video is going to be in live commentary, so enjoy! Here we go, the thing that started it all. If any of you have seen some of Ian's, interviews, you may have heard him talk about the Rogue One VR mission and how one of the things he really wanted to do was do that, but bigger and better for everybody. Well, for people like us and himself, I'm sure. This gets me every time. For those of you who haven't experienced VR, you might not understand. You might just think, okay, it's an AT-AT on a screen. What's so big about that? But when you're in VR, I am sat here and I'm looking up at a full-sized AT-AT, and it is meters in front of me. Honestly, it's hard to put into words. I think this was one of my first VR experiences, and it was the thing that really sold me on VR. Here we go. Amazing. I know there's going to be a similar thing in Star Wars Squadrons when it comes out, where you can walk around your ship and look at it like this. Except we'll be able to do it for all 8 ships, not just the X-Wing. And we're not just going to be in some weird blank white matrix room. We're going to be within the hangar of either the Temperance or the Overseer. This is another thing. Again, if you haven't experienced VR, there is an astromech just in front of me. It's just, and I can see it's stereoscopic 3D. So you get a sense of, you know, the depth perception that you just don't get from a pancake 2D screen. Right, let's get in the X-Wing. Very nice. There we go, there's our wings. And then, some people might not know this even if they have played this, but if you press this button, we've got our targeting computer. And that is actually functional as well. So when you're playing the game, and you're looking onto something, this will start to beep once you're locked on. You'll sort of see that same sensor that you got from A New Hope. Put it down. And there we go. Let's be the gentleman. Yeah, that's the right controls.
Are you picking anything up, Bluetooth? Yes, I got the rendezvous coordinates. Yes, I'm sure I entered them correctly. I don't like this. Where are they? Lou, look! It's the fleet!
Red flight, report in.
Red 2 standing by. Red 3 standing by.
Red 4 standing by.
I
Took
am
you all so long.
just quickly actually going to change the settings. I want that to be No HUD. We keep the targeting icons on because I think that's what it's going to be like in Squadrons. Markers. We'll keep everything else on. Keep the button hints off. I think I remember the buttons. It should be all right. Should be okay. Yeah, there we go. That's much better.
All X-wings accounted for, Admiral.
Copy that, Red Leader.
CR90.
Red Flight, take up an escort pattern around the fleet. Stay close.
So what happened?
Transport ships and Y-wings.
I did punch the button a little early.
Hey, don't sweat it. This is a blue milk run. My first time out, I didn't know an S-foil from a nose cone. You're already in better shape than that. Just keep it together.
Thanks. I'll be fine.
Good, because this mission could still get interesting.
Couple of Nebulon Bs, I believe. Although I am not a ship specialist.
Priority transmission from the Wobani system. We're patching it through.
Calling all Rebel Alliance vessels. This is K2SO on behalf of Extraction Team Bravo. We have encountered a minor technical setback. We have taken refuge in an asteroid field and require time to patch up our systems. Assistance is most welcome. Immediate assistance. Any assistance, really. We are transmitting coordinates. Did I mention immediate?
Did you copy that, Red Leader?
We all heard it, Admiral. Red Flight, prepare to receive coordinates.
That is one of General Draven's ships. That means it has enormous significance to the rebellion, but we can't risk exposing our fleet.
I only need one flight, and we have to stay nimble. More than 4 ships, things get crowded.
Even if you make it out alive, you have no idea what's waiting for you on the other side.
We all knew the risks when we signed up to fight for the rebellion, Admiral. And sir, neither of us has time to argue the point.
You aren't gonna take no for an answer, are you, Sam?
No, sir, I'm not. Red 2, Red 3, Red 4, prepare to make the jump to hyperspace.
Are you ready for this, kid?
Sure. We can handle this, right?
When you're waging a war against the Empire, this happens almost every day.
Report in when you make contact with Bravo Team. And may the Force be with you.
See you soon, Admiral. Red Flight, on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark. All right, people, here we go. Lock S-foils in attack position.
So,
Whoops, wrong
what's the
button.
plan with these asteroids?
Blast the small ones.
Okay, and what about the big ones?
Try not to get in their way, and keep your eyes open for that U-wing.
Roger that.
So yeah, I thought I'd stay silent there so you could, if you haven't seen this before or played this before, you could hear some of the comms chatter. So we're off to help K2SO after having just saved Jin Erso from Wobani,
Fun there?
What?
Red
which, as you
County got
remember,
a hot
happens at
mic.
the beginning of Rogue
Oh.
One.
Right. Sorry.
One of my biggest issues with this, as amazing as it is, and especially at the time, because there was
You know,
no
Rick, I
sight
have to
of
say,
a
you
game
got
like
quite a knack
Squadrons
for
coming
pressing
out,
buttons at the wrong
is that you
time.
can't roll.
Jory,
It's,
watch it. Ah!
it is
Red 2, what did I say?
pitch
to
on
you
yaw
this morning?
only,
Don't even
which
start.
is kind of annoying. You
Looks
feel a
like
bit
we're feeling
limited,
smoke. Can you start
but
patching us up?
still an incredible experience. And this is only a small 17-minute mission, but I think when it came out, I must have got hours and hours of gameplay out of this,
Heads up. Things are
just
getting a little
because
tight
sitting
up
inside of an
I see
X-Wing
it, Red
just
3.
does
Divert
not
power
get
to
old.
engines. This is gonna call for some fancy flying.
A bit like that moment from the initial Squadrons trailer.
Make sure we didn't get clipped back there, Lutu.
Don't worry, there will be some combat soon. And again, like I've said already, those who haven't experienced VR, it's hard to get a sense of why this is so special. But I can look down at my pilot using the controls, I can look at the cockpit, and it's realistic in 3D space, so I feel like I could reach out and touch the dashboard of this cockpit, which is exceptional.
We have encountered a minor technical
We got the SOS, K2. What have you got on board and what do you need from us?
We have a priority one person of interest that we must deliver safely back to Yavin 4. Our navigation computer is down and our wings are locked in fighting position. Hyperspace will be impossible until they are repaired.
What can we do?
Keeping us alive would be helpful.
We can do that.
Only petty criminals get sent to Wobani. No one from that sludge hole could possibly be that important.
Don't let your guard down.
No chance of that.
Admiral, this is Red Leader. Extraction Team Bravo is still in one piece, but the Empire could arrive any minute. I'm requesting support and offload for the extraction team if it becomes necessary.
Good news, Red Leader. Base 1 is sending the blockade runner Vigilant to help you with the recovery effort. Looks like your instincts were right on this one.
K2SO, help is on the way. I'm sending a set of coordinates. You should be able to make it on sublight engines. We'll stay close.
Thank you.
Glad to be of service. Red Flight, proceed to the rendezvous.
Roger that.
So, this kind of thing happens almost every day, huh?
You know, every day, more or less.
Just stay close to that U-wing and remain in attack position.
Okay. Don't want to spoil it, but the combat is about to happen, so I'm just going to get into position so I remember where they come from. And here we go!
Look alive! TIE fighters incoming!
We need assistance from you. Like you said you
We'll
would.
hold them off. Get to the rendezvous. Red Flight, focus on those TIEs. Don't let them touch that U-wing.
Roger that.
Roger that.
On it, Red Leader.
So again, this is very different to Squadrons because you aim and then you hold the button to lock on, and then there's a bit of a gimbal there in your cannons, which you won't have in Squadrons. In Squadrons, everything is going to be locked forwards. We've got the guided cannons, which will give you a little bit of aim assist, but otherwise you are going to have to point your ship in the direction of your enemy. Which again is much easier when you've got full control of your ship and you can pitch and yaw and roll. Where are we? There we go.
Great shot!
I'm pretty sure as well in Squadrons the ships are going to be far more maneuverable. I don't think the speed is hugely different, although it does seem slow here, but yeah, the turning and the drift maneuvers you can do makes you so much more maneuverable, so I can't wait to experience that.
This is the Corvette Vigilant calling Rebel forces.
There we go, CR-90 Corvette.
K2SO of Extraction Team Bravo. We would appreciate an immediate transfer to the marginally improved safety of your craft.
Come again, Bravo 1? Vigilant, Red Flight here. Our friend needs you to pick him up. He's a little unfiltered. Roger that, Red Leader. Bravo 1, head on over for immediate docking. Star Destroyer! Bravo team, this is Red Leader. Take evasive action, we'll cover you.
Negative, Red Flight. We're under attack.
Bravo team, come in!
Bravo team is caught in a tractor beam. Their communications are jammed.
I'm hit. Losing engine power.
I've got more TIE fighters approaching. Mark 216.
How bad is it, Lou? Think you can patch it up? Just give it your best shot, buddy. But make it fast.
3 more fighters coming in.
We've got to get back in there. How's it coming, Lou? Lou, you did it! This is Red 4, back at full power.
Glad to hear it, Red Ford. Red Flight, Flight, accelerate to attack speed.
We're staying?
Still got a job to do, Red 2.
Ooh.
Great hit.
Whoa. I'm not 100% sure if the ships in this are completely to scale. It's hard to tell. But I know that in Squadrons they will be perfectly 1-to-1 scale. So an ISD should be exactly 1 mile long, or 1,600 meters. Oh, I've died.
Heavily outnumbered X-Wing flight is able to defeat several squadrons of highly trained Imperial TIE fighters. Our marginally staffed mechanical team will repair our heavily damaged ship, divert power to engines to counteract the tractor beam, and ultimately formulate a plan of escape. Chances of failure are high.
Copy that. Red Flight, let's buy them some time.
I'm in a little trouble here.
What's your situation, Red 3?
I got 3 fighters on me, and they don't seem to like me very much.
I'm on it. Hang on, Red 3. Lou, lock onto Red 3's location.
Oh no. Come on.
Nice shot. Thanks, kid. I owe you one.
Anytime.
So you can actually fail at that, and he'll die.
There.
Which is what I did the first time I played this, I think. So I didn't know where he was.
Bravo team, status update?
Evidently, this Imperial Star Destroyer has not yet run out of Imperial TIE fighters.
Right, anything else?
We have nearly completed our
I'm looking
repairs.
forward to actually having full control of the craft in Squadrons as well. Being able to assign full power to engines or shields.
Right.
And then rather than just pressing a button to have a shield for a little bit, I can pull off, recharge my shields.
Turbo lasers will tear that U-wing apart before they can even make the jump to hyperspace. Concentrate fire on the Star Destroyer's turbo lasers.
On it, Red Leader.
I find it funny because it's so difficult to maneuver in this game. It's sort of the TIE fighters just fly in front of you and sort of let you shoot them. I think they just wanted to create an experience where the player would feel a bit epic. And the way they do that is just by having them line up.
Nice shooting.
Ah, died again.
Bravo team to Red Flight, we have completed our repairs and are ready to present an attack strategy. It is unlikely we will succeed.
Go ahead on that bad plan, Bravo.
We need you to disable the Star Destroyer's targeting array.
Let me confirm. You want a handful of X-Wings to directly attack a Star Destroyer?
You are not directly attacking the Star Destroyer, you are attacking the Star Destroyer's targeting array.
Oh, great. Well, in that case...
The targeting array should be located above the bridge section. It is heavily shielded, so your pilots must get close enough to use their proton torpedoes. A direct hit will momentarily disable the Star Destroyer's tractor beam, allowing us a brief window to escape.
Wait, let me guess what comes next. Then we run like hell.
Correct.
That really is a terrible plan.
Correct. I love it.
Roger that. Okay, Red Flight, this is it. Begin an attack run on their targeting array.
Ready to go, Red Leader. Think about it, rookie. From an escort mission to
about it too hard. There'll be plenty of time for that later, if we all make it out of this.
I just want to get this thing done.
Red flight, going in.
Right, let's get a boost on.
I got it!
Targeting array?
The targeting array is down. Who's the rookie now, huh?
Nice job, Red 4.
The plan has worked. We are free from the tractor beam.
All right, team, this is it. Once that Ewing is clear, we can all go home.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Buckle up, kid.
Boom.
Red flight, report in.
Red 2, standing by.
Red 3, standing by.
Red 4, standing by.
I'm pretty sure that is Yavin Prime,
X-Wings accounted for,
which will be flying in Squadrons, and then of course there's Yavin 4.
Thanks you.
Bravo team to Red Flight. We're departing for base 1. We thank you for the prompt service.
So Yavin Prime is the planet
Today's work,
that we
Bravo.
see in the
I hope that
initial
passenger
gameplay
carrying is
trailer,
worth it.
where at the very end there's that epic music and the Star Destroyer rises out of the clouds. So it's a huge gas giant.
I would love to meet the person who calibrated that droid's language module.
Can't wait to get in the cockpit of one of these Y-Wings in VR.
It would have been easier if I didn't have to spend half of it saving your skin.
Maybe you did learn a thing or two after all, rookie.
Red flight, form up. We're heading out.
What's next, man?
A medal would be nice. But let me guess, another fouled up mission we're gonna have to rescue with our unrivaled piloting skills.
Let's find out. Prepare to make the jump to hyperspace on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
Boom. This must have come out in 2015 or 2016, and it's taken this long to get to the point where we actually are going to have a full game out of the things that we saw here, plus more. So yeah, I can't wait for that. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you don't experience this before, it's really worth doing. If you've got a PlayStation and VR, then I'll get in there as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching. In 5 days we'll have our hands on Squadrons, and I intend on releasing a Let's Play of the full campaign for those who might be interested. In the meantime, why don't you check out some of my theory crafting videos where I look at the viability of one-ship squadrons. Again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I've been JD, this is Nerd Herd Gaming, and I'll see you next time.